Have you ever wondered why some people master money while so many others struggle to get by? What if there were unbreakable laws of personal finance, timeless principles followed by the ultra-rich that you could apply today? In the next 10 minutes, we'll reveal the most powerful financial education and personal finance laws, sharing the daily habits and investment strategies of billionaires. Stick around, because these insights could completely transform your financial future. The first and arguably most critical law is financial literacy, your ability to read, understand, and act on financial information. Bob Proctor famously said, "Knowledge is power. Power to do your job. Power to influence decisions. Power to make a difference." Without a strong foundation in money basics, budgeting, saving, compounding, you'll struggle to build real wealth. Understand the time value of money. $1 today isn't the same as $1 tomorrow. Compounding interest is your greatest ally. Start early to let small amounts grow exponentially. Master the math of debt. There's good debt, investments, real estate, versus bad debt, high-interest consumer loans. Billionaires eliminate bad debt quickly and use leverage selectively. Learn financial statements. Know your way around a balance sheet, income statement, and cash flow report. This is how you track performance, spot problems, and make informed decisions. Every morning, top investors spend 15 to 30 minutes reviewing market news, company filings, and economic research. Warren Buffett reads 5 newspapers daily. This continuous learning keeps them ahead of curveballs, proving that in-depth knowledge consistently outperforms guesswork. Beyond self-study, the ultra-rich often invest in formal education. Executive programs at Harvard or Wharton, private coaching and advanced wealth management, and membership in exclusive financial think tanks. Beyond reading, the ultra-rich create mental models, frameworks to simplify complex financial decisions. Law number 2, budgeting is not about restriction, it's about systems. Brian Tracy advises, become the kind of person who always sets clear written goals, then moves toward them every day. A well-designed budget is simply a financial goal plan broken into daily and monthly targets. Automate everything, bills, savings, investments, all on autopilot. Ultra-rich individuals schedule salary splits the moment deposits hit. 20% to investments, 15% to savings, 50% to expenses, 10% to giving, 5% to learning. Zero-sum allocation. Every dollar has a job. If you don't assign it, you lose it to impulse buys. Review weekly. Set aside 30 minutes each week to compare actual spending versus plan. Adjust categories proactively. Top entrepreneurs use multiple accounts, each with a specific purpose. Operating, tax withholding, emergency fund, investments, and charitable giving. This compartmentalization reduces decision fatigue and enforces discipline. Beyond personal budgets, many ultra-wealthy families run formal family offices. These dedicated teams manage everything from bookkeeping and tax optimization to philanthropic directives, ensuring that budgeting scales from individual to multi-million-dollar operations. Consider the Rockefeller family, whose dynasty office maintains over 50 separate accounts to track charitable pledges, investment risks, and operational overhead, ensuring transparency and control. Law 3, never rely on a single income source. The ultra-rich build multiple cash flow streams to diversify risk and multiply opportunities. Earned income, salaries, consulting fees, or business profits. Many top executives still run side consultancies or publish paid content. Portfolio income, dividends, interest, rent, and royalties. They reinvest a large share of these returns for compounding growth. Capital gains, strategic buy and hold investments in stocks, real estate, and private equity that appreciate over time. Passive ventures, online courses, ebooks, licensing deals. Once created, they generate royalties indefinitely. For every dollar they earn, they allocate portions to at least 3 of these streams. Elon Musk divides his focus across Tesla, SpaceX, Neuralink, and The Boring Company, each a unique revenue engine. Next-gen wealth often taps into emerging trends, cryptocurrencies, NFTs, decentralized finance, DeFi, and direct-to-consumer digital brands. The ultra-rich stay nimble, experimenting with small allocations before scaling winning ventures. Take Grant Cardone, a real estate mogul who balances rental income with sales training, social media revenue, and book royalties, ensuring consistent cash flow from every angle. Law 4. Strategic investing means more than picking winners. It's a disciplined process. Foundational steps. Define your risk profile. Understand how much volatility you can stomach. High net worth individuals often split portfolios between stable cash flows and aggressive growth bets. Adopt a repeatable process. Ultra-rich investors use frameworks like Buffett's Circle of Competence. Invest only in what you truly understand. Value over hype. They buy assets priced below intrinsic value. As Warren Buffett says, be fearful when others are greedy and greedy when others are fearful. Core and satellite. Core positions in broad market ETFs or index funds for stability. Satellite positions in high-conviction individual stocks or sectors. Risk-adjusted returns. Focus on Sharpe ratios or downside deviation, not just absolute gains. Exit discipline. Set price targets or valuation thresholds. Don't let emotions dictate sales. Many billionaires keep an opportunity list, a living document of potential investments ranked by conviction and risk. They review and update it weekly, pouncing on anomalies swiftly. Beyond public markets, they engage in direct deals, venture rounds, private debt, and structured products. By negotiating favorable terms, covenants, and board seats, they secure returns that retail investors can't access. Cathie Wood's ARK Invest is famed for thematic investing, stacking positions in genomics, robotics, and fintech. Her success shows disciplined conviction beats chasing each new fad. Law 5. Leverage multiplies returns, but must be wielded responsibly. Law 6. Tax efficiency preserves more of what you earn. Margin and credit lines. Ultra-rich families use low-interest credit lines secured against portfolios, capturing arbitrage between borrowing costs and investment returns. Real estate loans. Mortgage financing on properties with positive cash flow can amplify returns while preserving capital elsewhere. Business leverage. Syndication, joint ventures, and preferred equity in private deals allow equity multiplication without full capital deployment. Entity structuring, holding companies, LLCs, and offshore vehicles, structured to minimize corporate and personal tax bites. Charitable trusts and foundations. Donor-advised funds and private family foundations deliver tax deductions while funding causes. Bob Proctor says, "Giving liberates the soul." Loss. Harvesting, selling underperforming assets to offset gains, then reinvesting in similar exposures to maintain market posture. Top families employ full-time CPAs and tax attorneys who plan for multi-year projections, legislative changes, and cross-border nuances. Their proactive approach prevents surprises at year-end. Beyond conventional finance, some billionaires explore tax-advantaged climates by relocating entities or individuals to low-tax jurisdictions, always within legal frameworks. This international perspective boosts after-tax returns dramatically. Consider Elon Musk. He takes minimal salary, instead receiving stock options that are taxed at capital gains rates. This strategic structure minimizes his personal tax burden while aligning incentives with company performance. The 6 most powerful personal finance laws: financial literacy, budgeting systems, multiple income streams, strategic investing, leveraged returns, and tax efficiency. Pair these with the daily habits of the ultra-rich: gratitude, visualization, disciplined time management, and you've got a blueprint for extraordinary wealth. Which law will you prioritize first? Let us know in the comments below. Thank you for watching. Now go out, apply these laws, and live the life you deserve.